Hey, so I'm a little bit of a spaz. I scheduled this on Be Live, which is the software that I use, but I scheduled it for tomorrow instead of today. So mixing things up a little bit and going live here. And I won't have that little agenda and the cute little frame, but that's okay, right? It's better than nothing. I have had an insanely crazy Monday. I don't know about you guys. I woke up sick. My husband has been sick, and I got it from him, I guess. So kind of just been laying low today. And then I mixed up babysitting days. I don't even know what I was thinking, so that I didn't have a babysitter today. Like, it's just been a crazy day. So, hey, Gail. But I'm here and I'm ready to chat about what you should talk about on your Facebook Lives. So, because this is honestly one of my favorite things, is strategizing and helping people figure out what to talk about on their Facebook Live. So I've talked about it a lot, but live video marketing should be part of your marketing plan, especially in 2019. It's just going to continue to ramp up, be more popular, and so it definitely needs to be part of your strategy. One of the questions though that I get often is, what do I talk about? What do I talk about, right? You have a plan, you can post on social media. It's easy to do things behind the scenes, but then when it comes to actually recording your live video, it can be paralyzing for some people. And I've also mentioned this before, but this is my goal this year, is to really better my skills with Facebook Live. So that's something I've been working on. One of the easiest ways to figure out what to talk about though is to make sure that you're keeping a list. So I always get my good ideas when I'm like at the park with my kids, or when I'm in the car or at the grocery store or somewhere where it's inconvenient. When I sit down at my computer and try to think of a bunch of ideas, they never come. So I keep a list on my phone. I use Trello, but you can really use whatever works well for you. Google Keep, Evernote, there's just a note app on your phone. So whenever an idea pops into my head, I just put it on the list. I don't even like filter it or edit it. I just write it down. And then each month when I sit down to create my content calendar, I look through that list of ideas. And so it's things I've been collecting already through the month. And it makes it a little bit easier when you're creating your content plan. So today I'm going to share with you my very favorites, things to talk about from my list that I keep. So I'm Christy Hansvik of Simply Online, and we take you from invisible to visible in 30 minutes a week or less. We strategically share your content on multiple platforms so you get the most visibility and people are just running to work with you. And if you want to comment video ideas, then I will send you the show notes from today, and also a link to my 50 favorite content ideas to help you get started in addition to this list. So let's get started. Let me tell you my favorite ideas. And I have, let me look, I think I have like 8 on this list that I'm going to share today. So first, talk about what's new in your industry. There's always something, whatever industry you're in, you can find some breaking news or something that has happened in the last week, or something that your audience hasn't heard about. So start there. Start with what's new. You can set up Google Alerts. So you, based on certain keywords within your industry, so you are getting an email every day of things that are also being posted out on the internet about your specific keyword or industry or topic, whatever. But that'll give you quickly something easy to talk about. People always want to know what's happening, what's new, what's the latest and greatest. Second, keep an eye on the trends. So same thing. There's always trending topics in your industry, regardless of what you are. For me, right now, there's tons of stuff because of Social Media Marketing World last week or 2 weeks ago. I have a 4-year-old coming to join me. So just a second. Hold on, bud. Okay, you may hear him chat. That's just how life goes when you have kids, right? But the idea behind sharing trends is that people are already talking about it, so you might as well add your 2 cents. My personal preference, though, is as long as it's not politics or religion. Unless you are directly, like your business is politics or religion, you really probably shouldn't be talking about those on social media because they're such touchy topics and people get so passionate about it. Obviously, that's something that you need to decide for your brand, but for the most part, I would stay away from them. Third idea, invite a guest. So this is awesome because it opens up your tribe to someone else, and then they're going to bring their tribe and their people with you. So it just helps increase your audience and your reach. And then it also helps increase your camaraderie or the relationship that you have with those people as well. Just a second, bud. So I've been a guest on several Facebook Lives and podcasts, and I actually absolutely love doing those and having the opportunity to share my knowledge with other people. K4, ask your fans. My son's going through my desk looking for candy, and he's probably going to find it. So ask your fans. So your audience, if you ask them, will usually tell you things that they want to know about or things that they are wondering about. The other thing you can do with that is a live Q&A. They're usually pretty successful because people like seeing their response and their thoughts in real time. Like they like knowing that the expert in their industry is answering their questions. Number 5, viewer shout outs. So don't, and I know sometimes it's hard when you're like trying to focus and you're going back and forth between like the bullet points you want to cover and the comments, but when you notice people in the comments, say hello to them. You know, open up that line of communication. If it's excessive, I think it can get annoying, but when you just say hello to the few people that are jumping on, I think it makes them feel involved and part of your community, and you're more likely to get them to keep coming back. So 6th idea, your past blog posts. Most people already have, most people already have tons of content on their website. So you can use that as a topic for your Facebook Lives. It's a great way to repurpose your content. You can look at what's performing well and use those to create a video. So you may have to update like a few statistics or sentences, but it's going to take a whole lot less time to use the topic that you already have. And then 7th, have fun with it. Not everything that you post needs to be super brand relevant. Facebook Live offers you, like, put your hair down, show what your day-to-day is like, humanize your brand a little bit more. For me, obviously, it's having kids. I try really hard not to work when they're home, but like I said, I had my brain just wasn't functioning this morning, and so I messed up our babysitter schedule. But people want to be human, and they want to relate to you. So it's okay to show that simple side of your business and how you do. So that is my very favorite list of content ideas. Those are the first ones that I go to when I'm stuck or can't think of anything. But really the most important thing is just stay relevant and stay informative and stay in touch with your audience, because they really just want to hear from you, hear your knowledge, hear what's going on. And over time, you might find that there are certain topics that your audience really always joins you for, they comment on, or that really interest them. And so you can build your strategy around those things. That's really a good start paying attention to what your audience likes. So just a reminder, if you want to content video ideas, I'll send you the show notes and my list of my 50 favorite content topics. I also wanted to mention to watch our page for the next week or so. I'm going to be launching something super exciting. I am launching a course on content creation. It's going to be the ins and outs of how to do it. It's the exact process that my team uses. And so there's going to be more coming up about that this week. I'm super, super excited about it. It's been a long time coming and in the works, and it's just good. It's exciting to finally be able to share that. So again, I'm Christy Hansbeck of Simply Online. We take you from invisible to visible in 30 minutes a week or less. We strategically share your content on multiple platforms so you get the most visibility and people are running to work with you. So I will see you back here next Monday at 1 o'clock. Have a great day.